tax, we can tell you, is only one part of this problem. The other is debt. The focus is on recovery and enforcement. Big businesses do not want to repay loans. They want refinance without accountability. When dubious measures fail, they blame the government of being anti-business. But strict measures must be enforced. NPAs, or non-performing assets, are bleeding India today. Banks are under a mountain of debt. Here's a quick look at India's NPA story.
Life was good in the mid-2000s, or so it seemed. Booming growth, strong outlook, banking lending to business on extrapolation of growth and outlook. And then came the 2008 global financial crisis. It was felt in India too. Businesses could not repay interests on the loans. Growth stagnated. Banks under fire, businesses under financial stress. The twin balance sheet problem came into being. The Reserve Bank acted. It tried various ways to restructure debt. Debt recovery tribunals were set up. Surface Act of 2002 made recovery process easier, but recovery was low. The RBI created a large loan database with the updated status of the loan. This was a landmark move to help identify the extent of pain in India's banking sector. Here's the extent of bad loans. As of March 2018, gross NPAs in India's public sector banks alone was 8.95 lakh crore rupees. 1 year later, that figure has come down by only 90,000 crores, meaning India's PSU banks have bad loans of over 8 lakh crore rupees. Genuine business failure. High-profile escapes from India. So much has happened in the last dozen years. It's never black and white. Bad loan recovery under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code is twice as much as the amount under previous mechanisms. So something has improved. The problem has been recognized. But the fundamental problems remain. Several sectors are in debt. The economic cycle seems to be going through a downturn. The memories of willful defaulters like Vijay Mallya are fresh. There are allegations against bankers granting loans with vested interests. So where should the line be drawn? What about the scrutiny of such dodgy loans given without due process? Here again, stringent law enforcement could be criticized. The government may be accused of acting against bankers and auditors. Yes, unnecessary use of force will only hurt the process. But there can be no doubt that the law must take its own course. The extent of bad loans in India's banks is huge. There are and will be questions asked of the bankers and some of the businesses. And it's the job of the government to keep the economy in check and to maintain the rule of law. As recovery of bad loans improve, it's a lesson that we must not forget. Indiscriminate lending and crony capitalism got us here. Bureau Report, Wion, World is One.